Hey, what's going on, everybody? Longbox Love Affair here with the results of my comic book hunting in Florida. So I went, well, first of all, let me show you a book that I've been meaning to show for a while. Need to shout out Spidey fan. He went to San Diego Comic Con, and I had asked if anyone was looking around at the con to find the super awesome black costume Spidey, the Venom costume. Spider-Man 800. It's signed by J. Scott Campbell. I've been going a little overboard with JSC, but I love this black costume. I love anything with the black costume. And he was able to stop by the booth and pick me up a copy and ship it to me. And so I gave him the funds to do that, and just really appreciated him helping me out because this is going all over the place on eBay. Not huge, but people are asking for a lot of money that I don't really want to spend on it. So he hooked me up. So Spidey fan, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. If y'all don't know Spidey fan, he has some really awesome hauls, really great eye for books. So check him out. Okay, so back to the haul. So I went to Florida not too long ago, a couple weeks ago, and picked up some books. I went to maybe 5 comic stores. I was visiting family. I have a great aunt that lives down there, so I spent some time with her. She lives maybe 45 minutes from Fort Lauderdale. So was able to go hunting at some stores there, hunting at some stores further north of there. Met up with an awesome Instagrammer who we've made a deal in the past, and so he saw that I was there, and so we went hunting at 2 stores together. So been picking up some great stuff. But the first thing I want to show is just a book that it was on the wall at this one store, sort of a hole in the wall store called Phil's Comics in a small strip mall, and he had just bought a collection. And there was one key in that book in that collection that he had on the wall, and it was this one, Gambit #1 Gold, and it was $75, and that's a pretty good deal for this book. It's a hard one to find from what I gather, and I was a big fan of Gambit back in the day, and this is pretty mint. There are a couple. There's like a little corner creasing here, maybe minuscule right here, harder even to see. Everything else is crisp, even the back. So I'm wondering if I can even press this. I don't know. The foil cover is very tricky to have it cleaned. I might even just wonder to send it to CGC to have them do it and see what happens. I don't know. Does anyone have any opinions about that? Please put it in the comments below. I don't want to ruin the foil, obviously, but this would be definitely one I want to get slabbed just to preserve it and see what happens. It's super hard to find. I don't know the ratio, but it was picking up steam earlier this year. So what happened was, I'm tanning here. This he had it on the wall. I picked up some other books. I called my Uber because this was before I even got to my aunt's. I was Ubering around to different comic stores, and then I was going to go to hers. And the Uber was 2 minutes away, but not moving. And as I was standing in the parking lot, I was like, I need it. I'm gonna have to come back. I'm gonna have to come back, and it's a distance, and it's gonna be gone by then probably. So the Uber was a block away, and I just ran back in the shop. I had my money out. I was like, I'll take it. He's like, you probably want to look at it first, and so I was like, yeah. So he opened it up, gave him my cash. I didn't even want to do a credit card transaction because that would have taken extra time. And I walked out with the book and ran to the Uber, which was waiting for me. Really kind of a split-second decision, but I'm glad I did it. It was probably the most expensive book I bought while I was away. Last time I was down there, I bought my Venom Lethal Protector Gold. So gold must be in the cards when I go to Florida. But that was a new store I hadn't ever checked out. So pretty cool issue. I don't see it on a whole lot of hauls. So let me know what you all think. Some other things I picked up. I picked up a couple of recent issues. So the Venom second print cover. This is just sweet Ryan Stegman art. I love his style. Number 2, is this the second print? Yeah. second print of number 2, which sold out in my store, so didn't get that. Also didn't find this in my store, the second print of Infinity Wars Prime. Thanos Bites the Dust, presumably. So in terms of back issues, I went to a couple different stores. One of them had this still on the shelf. I took it out of the bag, but the J. Scott Campbell secret variant with Rogue and Gambit. So I still haven't read the story, so I'm going to have to check this out before I store this away. There were some second print variants. I've been really into the second prints lately. I do like the alternative covers. So second print variant of X-Force number 4. Super cool. Is this Clayton Crane? Yeah, it is. Bloody Archangel interior artwork reproduced on the cover. And then second print of X-Force number 5. I hadn't seen these before, so when that happens, I swipe it up. X-Force number 1 second print with Bastion on the cover. These were all $3 to $4 each, so basically cover. Also for $4, or actually 25 cents above cover, was X-Force, Uncanny X-Force number 4, the first Kid Apocalypse. I think it's Kid Apocalypse, right? Yeah, so picked that up. That one was doing pretty well. Love this cover, and I didn't know what it was until after I bought it, but Justice League 4. This is the third printing. I knew it was different because of the color of the water in the background. The background was a different color in the original. I think it's orange or something, or yellow. So the blue cover really stuck out, and I realized it was third print by checking the UPC at the bottom. And that was after someone else posted a picture on Instagram of this and said it's third print. So super cool Jim Lee Aquaman cover. This book is now picking up a lot of steam, and it's in a hot top 10 list, but it wasn't when I bought it. Spawn 249, bought it for $12. Bought this with my pal Zeno from Instagram. So John, this was a good investment. Super awesome Spawn Crazy Mouth cover. So I'm getting closer to the Spawn checklist, finishing up that section I've been looking for. Looking for around issue 140 through current. Those are lower print run, tend to be in the Spawn, so whenever I find them for a decent price, I try to pick them up. Another thing I try to pick up for a decent price when I find them is Sex Criminals, various printings. So the second printing of Sex Criminals 4. The first printing is the woman villain on the cover without blood, and so this is John. I think his name's John, right? With some blood on him. Love the series. Really great read. So if you haven't read Sex Criminals, definitely pick it up. Pick up the first trade and see what you think. Different style and just different premise. So a newer issue I picked up was the cover B to Super Sons reboot. Why not? Just hold on to that, see what happens. I did pick up Frozen, number 1. It was the only good copy they had. Supposedly it has a first appearance of someone that's going to be appearing in the sequel. So we'll see. I'll hold on to that. Let it go. And they had this on the shelf, Teen Titans number 1 special. This is sold out in my area. Haven't seen it. I bought the second printing recently. So first printing, why not? And then there were buy one, get one free at this one store. And I picked up 4 variant covers for X-Men that I hadn't seen in a while. So Uncanny X-Men 6, the Art Adams cover. And these were all $6 originally, so basically I got these all for $3. Most of these were less, that $3 is less than cover. This was $6 originally. So he was selling this for cover price, buy one, get one free. I got it for $3. Uncanny X-Men 600 Art Adams. Awesome, love his artwork. Super cool variant cover for all new X-Men 17. Just look at the open space up here with the characters so small at the bottom. You don't see that too much. Everyone wants to showcase the big characters right away. Reverse, I got the Uncanny X-Men 12, Chris Bachalo cover. super cool Cyclops and Rachel Summers. I think that's Rachel. It might be Jean Grey. I hadn't seen this cover before, so I thought I'd pick it up. And then, last but not least, X-Men 6 variant cover. So just these are cool variants. I hadn't seen them in a while. I'll pick up these if they're a reasonable price and if it's artwork that I really like. Big fan of the art. So that's the haul I picked up. I think the winner is the Gambit. Where is that? Yeah, the two variants, Gambit and the JSC, J. Scott Campbell convention exclusive black costume Spider-Man. So thanks for watching, everyone. I'm thinking of ways to change up the channel a little bit and add some more informative non-comic haul content and see what I can produce for you all. It'll take a little bit of time, but just in the formulative stages right now. So hope you've enjoyed the hauls up to now. I'm almost at 900 subs, if not exceeding by now, and see what that road to 1,000 subs is like. I'm pretty humbled by everyone that has been commenting and liking, and even the thumbs down. And just the community is really supportive, and so it's been eye-opening for me to see things, because I don't think if it wasn't for the comic book community on YouTube, I probably wouldn't know about this. This particular one, I wouldn't have invested in, but I think that it was a decent investment. And I always love hitting up stores while I'm out of town, if I'm able to get out of town and check things out. So thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and see you next time. All right, bye-bye.